Good evening, I'm Stan Boney. Rite Aid, the large drugstore chain, has opened COVID-19 testing sites across the United States. Right now, just 25 of them, but one of those 25 is on North State Street in Girard. The decision, though, was not made randomly, but rather because of the high number of cases around Youngstown. Earlier today, we talked with a Rite Aid pharmacist about how the process works. Keep in mind, it's all free. Another way of testing. It's our top story at 10. Katie Moldovan, a Rite Aid regional pharmacy leader, this morning stood in the parking lot of the Girard store and watched as people drove through to be tested.
You know, this was something that was selected by the White House Task Force and HHS, and it's based on the high amount of confirmed cases of COVID we have in Mahoning County. You know, we have a true need here.
Rite Aid is using a self-testing system where people pull up in a vehicle, are handed a testing kit, and told how to do it themselves, turning the sample in when finished.
Everybody's seen the horrific videos on YouTube of how deep you have to go in to collect the sample. That's not the case with this one. You just have to insert a essentially elongated Q-tip into your nostril, do swiping, and then holding for 15 seconds. They do that on each side.
People interested must first create an online profile at the Rite Aid website that must include an email address, because that's how all correspondence is done. Then there's an online assessment. Currently, only healthcare workers, first responders, and people with risk factors or symptoms are being tested. But everyone with a profile will be notified should the day come when everyone is allowed.
So even if somebody is not eligible today, just like you and I have seen, every day there's updates, every day there's changes. So they could be eligible tomorrow if the CDC changes their recommendation.
The Girard Rite Aid is starting with 200 tests a day, but has the ability to do 400 a day. Katie Moldovan has a totally different take on the testing shortage.
There is not a shortage. That needs clarified. There is not a shortage of tests. We have the supply. We can do 400 tests in a day. And I'm hoping we get to that point because, again, there is a need in this community.
Now, the testing at the Girard Rite Aid will be available from 9 to 5, 7 days a week. And there are two other sites where testing will take place tomorrow: Firestone Park in Columbiana and the Canfield Fairgrounds. Both are from 9 to 4. People must have pre-registered.